So with E3 just happened. Today is the last day for the press conferences. Nintendo just had theirs. But I want to start talking about EA's press conference. I will be having these go up throughout the week. So be sure to look out for those. But let's get started. So EA, they had a decent press conference. I know not a lot of people like the sports EA games, but they had a decent press conference. I know a lot of people who do like the EA games, and it worked out for them. They really enjoyed it. I'm glad for them. So I'm not going to give I'm not giving anyone too much trouble with anything that I don't like. Like, they started off with Madden Longshot, which is a story mode based Madden. I didn't really fully get what it was about, but it was pretty good. It was, if you're a Madden fan. They had Battlefield 1. They are having a bunch of expansions, DLCs, like new maps. I believe new nighttime maps. And then there was like a Russian update, or update with a Russian map or something like that. So that was pretty cool. This is what I was confused about. They had Madden esports. Not just like as a regular sport that you could play outside, like you could literally walk 10 feet out the door and then start tossing the ball around. No, there's Madden esports for if you okay. They did have Men in Blazers, which I guess are like a podcast or something like that. They were pretty cool. They seemed professional, well in sync with each other. They seemed cool. They had Need for Speed Payback, which was actually a lot. It was actually pretty cool. I liked it a lot. I've played the Need for Speed games before. I like Burnout better, but Need for Speed was cool. A new trailer that they showed up was A Way Out. That is like a prison game, a prison escape kind of game, but they forced multiplayer on it, which is really fascinating. But if you're like an only child, or if you don't have a lot of friends who live in your area, you're not gonna get it or have a good time with it. It is. I mean, if you are an only child, I really hope you're 18 or over. Please don't buy it if you're under 18. It doesn't look like it's all that family friendly at all. NBA Live 2018. That was pretty cool. I'm not a big basketball fan, so that didn't really touch with me as well as the others. They announced a new BioWare LP, or not LP, IP, a new BioWare IP, which they said there would be further explanation in the Microsoft conference, so that will be in the next video. That was interesting. It got me curious. It got me a little bit hyped up. It was pretty good. EA Access is free. I didn't really care for too much about that. Battlefront 2. This was the big one. They had like a half hour dedicated to Battlefront 2. They had an offline story mode that's not based on the games at all, or the movies at all. Which I wish that it was based off the movies, but it's gonna work out. I feel like it's gonna work out. They had a class system, which the class system was like you could choose I'm guessing like a sniper, a scout, stuff like scout trooper, stormtrooper, stuff like that. Different scout pilot, like mech pilot. Pretty cool. You could play as droids, like battle droids and super battle droids and stuff like that. So that was also really cool. Finn came out and it was themed. Lots of different themes and stuff. It looked really fun. And it's coming out this holiday season. So like around Christmas time. So that's really cool. It'll probably be on a bunch of wish lists. So overall, EA didn't have a ton of stuff, but it was pretty good. It was a good conference. Overall, I would give them EA. I would give them either a C plus or B minus. One of those two. Just because they had a lot of great content, and even though it doesn't dedicate towards like gamers, it was still like a good press conference for those who are a fan of EA. So that was pretty good. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow for Microsoft's. Maybe I'll add Bethesda's in there as well. See you guys then. Jiboka Chewbacca signing off.